give it a moment.
What should I add?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right. Now pick up from 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well, hope you are staying safe, and I hope you are staying active. My name is Black Boy, and I am a bassist here on YouTube. So, a little while ago, I did a video on my bass practice rig. Real simple, real easy, real fun. I love playing through my bass practice rig. You know, just two simple pieces and some cables into my bass. I love it. But I started thinking what I really need is to do a video on my guitar practice rig. But then I realized I really want to cut down on my guitar practice rig because right now I'm just using a big amp and a big cab. So I want to get it nice, small, and compact like my bass rig. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna order something, and then when it gets here, we're gonna test it all out. Now I already got my amp, so now it's just time to buy the cabinet. Yeah, I already have the amp, so now I just need to buy the cabinet. So woo! Okay, anyways, let's get on to it. All right, so what I'm going to do is, we're right here on my computer. We're up on the computer, and I'm going to go to a website that I have. Stupid. Anyways, I'm going to go to a website. All right, guys. So we're online. You can see we got Google up. I'm going to go to a website that I love to go to. It's called Thomann. They're based out of Europe, but they're also got a couple of things here, a couple of branches here in the States. So I'm going to go down here to guitar and bass, and I'm going to go to electric guitar amps. Now I've been doing a whole lot of research, and what I want is this right here. I'm going to get me a 212 cab. Now I've been looking at a bunch of them, and this right here, this is Thomann's house brand, the Harley Bentons. They're good. They're cheap. Got some Marshalls. That's awesome too. Got some Line 6s. Ooh. Got some Wagners, some Marshalls, some Hias. I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced. Or I could be wrong, but it's HESU. $500. Some more Marshalls. Ooh, got an orange. Orange is nice. EVHs, boxes, Hughes and Kettners, and it just goes on and on and on. Now, I know I'm not gonna get any Mesas because I have two 412 Mesa cabs. So we're not getting Mesas, so you can just click those out. Let's look here at all the manufacturers that they have. So you see they got two Black Stars, two Wagners, Bosses, Diesels, some Angles, some EVHs, some Furmans, Harley Bentons, Hughes and Kettners, Laneys, Marshalls Orange, PRS, Palmer's PV, and Boxes. So we are going to look at some Diesels, and I'm going to throw on 4 Angles. Definitely the house brand, the Harley Bentons. Because my 7-string right here, boom, that bad boy. Yeah, the green one. Yeah, that's a Harley Benton. So going to throw on some oranges. And so we got 6 plus 6 is 12. plus 2 is 14, plus another 4 is 18. So we got 18 212 cabinets that we're going to look at. So the first thing, well, because I already have my amp, I'm just going to get just a straight cabinet. I don't want a combo. So anything that's a combo, I'm not even going to pay attention to it. We got the Harley Benton G212 Vintage. And then we got the same thing in a vertical. This one we're not going to get because it's got controls. Another G12. Got the oranges. And right here at the oranges I'm looking. And I'm trying to make this rig nice and cheap. So anything, we're going to go with anything under $500. So $499. That's at the top. I'm not so sure if that's going to come in under 500 after taxes and shipping. So maybe not that. So just looking at that, all the oranges are above the price range. So which means we got to knock the oranges off. Sorry. Well, all right. So we got the Harley Bentons, 225, 245, 266, 138. Can't listen right now. Got some angles. Oh, 598, 589, 589, 594. How many angles did it say? 4 angles. 1, 2, 3. Where's that last angle? 490. Ugh! Angles just ain't gonna cut it either. And just like that, we are down to 8 cabinets. We got the 2 diesels and the 6 Harley Bentons. Okay, and just like that, we are down to the Harley Bentons. Let's check out this one for $138. Look at some nice pictures. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Oh, you're not. Oh, okay, I was about to say it's not gonna focus. Okay, so let's look at the back. Got right and left. 16 stereo, 8 mono. A nice little switch. Okay. Comes with, it's a 200 watt stereo mono switch, 8 ohm impedance on the mono, 16 on the stereo, equipped with 212s, jack. What are the dimensions? Okay, 520 millimeters high by 742 millimeters wide and 300 millimeters deep. Weighs 23 grams, 23 kilograms, roughly double that for a pound. So we'll go with 46 pounds. So, just the comparison. Compare that with the G12 Vintage. Let's hit that compare products just to see what the difference is. So the Vintage is 120 watts, while the regular is 200. This one weighs 2 kilograms more, so 25 versus 23. So it really doesn't look like there's much difference other than the wattage and how much it weighs. So okay, that's nice to know. Let's look at the vertical one. So the vertical one weighs 24 kilograms, 49.5 by 68 by 65.8 by 35.5 to 29.5. So that's the depth. So that's, it's a slanted case. All right, and does this also have? No, this does not look like it has the the ohm switch in the back from mono to stereo. Okay, so that's nice. We got an input and a pass through. That's real nice. Okay. Okay, so looking at all three of these are all 212 cabinets. The vintage ones, both vertical and the horizontal one, both are 120 watts, while the regular one is 200. The two vertical ones have an 8 to 16 ohm impedance, while the vertical one only has the 8 ohm. Okay. And because of that, it doesn't have stereo. They're all pretty much the same weight, 23, 24, 25, so that's all right there. Available since December of 2005, February of 7, and June of 2017. Well, I guess this is the time where I have to come and make my decision. So hold on, because I want this to be a surprise. So I'm gonna go ahead, place one in my basket. Boop. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna place this order, and then I'll show you the printout, and then all we gotta do is wait. So let me get on to this really quickly. All right. So as you can see, boom, it's been ordered, and now we just play the waiting game. Yay! Oh, I can't wait, but I'm gonna have to. As fun, I always print out the receipt. I have it backwards, I know, because I don't want you guys to zoom in and see what I got, but I have it here, so we'll just have to wait. All right. So next time you see me, it's going to be unboxing. All right. And we're going to cut to it in 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up, guys? It's 10:10 at night. Just got home. Long day of work, and then had a wedding that I had to go to. I'm in my living room. So that's all the light I got. Hopefully it's good light. Anyways, the stuff I ordered came in. As you can see, I got a nice big box here from Thomann. So I'm gonna quickly unbox this, and then I'll set it all up and give you guys the rundown tomorrow. But let's just quickly unbox it and see what we got. Okay. So that's it. All right. Like I said, it's late. I've been up for about 26 hours now because I worked overnight. I did my graveyard shift. As soon as I got off work, I had to set up for a wedding. And then when I came home, this was here. Oh, what's this? Oh, check that out. the manual. All right, like I said, I'm gonna go to bed and then we'll do this thing in the morning. So tired. All right, see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Hey, everything's set up. It's all here. It's all ready to go. So real quickly, I'm just using a Shure SM58 just to do this part. Just because this is all set up in my practice area, so it's just easier to use this. Anyways, this is the practice rig that I got. It's really nice. It's really awesome. It's really lightweight. So let's go ahead and start off by talking about the amp, and then we'll move on down to the cab. So the amp I got right here is a Joyo Zombie. This is the first version first version of it. There is a new second version of it, but I just love this thing. It's really lightweight. Boop, boop, boop. And when you talk about a lunchbox amp, this is this is it right here. This right here is a 20 watt amp with 8 ohm impedance. As you guys know, I like very simple stuff. So looking at the front, what we got here is, so looking from the front, we have the input jack. We have a mode selector switch, OD and clean. We have a Bluetooth switch, which allows you to link up with your phone or other Bluetooth products so that you could play songs through that. We have our master gain, we have our master tone, we have our master volume, and we have our power on off switch. On the back, we have an antenna, speaker out, our power, headphone out, and our effects loop. Now, like I said, very simple. That's how I like things. This has, for a preamp, this is running uno mas 12AX7 in the preamp. So that's, and then for the power state, it's actually a solid state. So this is a hybrid tube solid state amp. And that's it. Very simple, very straightforward. Like I said, 20 watts, 8 ohms. All right, now that brings us to the cab. This is a Harley Benton 2x12 vertical cab. This is an 8 ohm cab, which, like I said, works perfect with my 8 ohm Joyo Bantamp Zombie Mark 1. Now, the main reason why I got this one over the horizontal is pretty much two things. One, the aesthetics. I just like how this vertical slanted, because this is slanted, looks over the horizontal. And second, I'll get into that in just a little bit. But like I said, this comes loaded with two vintage Celestion 30 speakers. And this is, like I said, the second reason why I got it is if you they are front loaded, and if you needed to change out the speakers, or when right here when trying to record, and let's say you want to get a little bit closer to the speakers, well, it's very simple. All you do is you grab this tab right down here and you pull. Boom, and check that out. Now you have easy access to the Celestion Vintage 30 speakers. Like I said, they are front loaded, and as we can tell, they are off centered. They are not one over the other, which adds for extra and added bonus sound. Well, I shouldn't say extra and bonus, but it's a different sound. You get different sound than if they were stacked on top of one another. Now, I'm not so sure if you guys saw, but this screen is very, very see-through, very light. So when recording, you can either A, take the screen off, put the microphone right up to your speaker so that you can get the exact spot that you want. And as you can tell, as you can see how close I can get this thing up to it. Pretty much kissing the speaker. But also, if you have the grill cloth on, you can actually see through it without using a flashlight or anything like that. Now, like I said, this right here is an 8 ohm cab. It weighs 24 kilograms, just about 52 pounds. Hold on, let me do my math really quickly. So yeah, it weighs just over 52 pounds. So that's really, really nice. On the back, all this has is a speaker input and a pass-through. So if you want to run this into a direct box afterwards or anything like that directly into something else, you can do that. Now, this has a power rating of 120 watts. And the wood that this is made out of is just plywood. So probably not the strongest cabinet if you were to drop it or anything like that, but it's cheap. Like this whole entire setup right here cost me under $500 for everything shipped to my house and everything. Now I know you guys saw me buy the cab, but I've had this Joyo Zombie here for probably since it came out, so we're talking almost 2 years. Now with that being said, let's hear how this practice rig is going to sound. Now you guys are in for a treat because I have yet to plug into this and play through it. So you guys are going to see my initial reactions and get my initial thoughts on this. And then of course later on, after breaking this in, I'll come back and give you guys my full-on thoughts about whether or not I am happy with this purchase. But like I said, let's hop into just me playing around with this. Well, guys, that was it. Like I said, this is just my initial thoughts, just quickly playing through it. Honestly, quite surprised. I didn't crank this thing up because, it is late at night right now. I had to take care of a few errands throughout the day, but it's almost, it's almost 10 o'clock here. So, kept it quiet a little bit. Anyways, I have to say, for under $500, this is a nice little rig. This 20-watt amp right here with this 212 vertical speaker. Oh, it's just amazing. I'm not so sure how good that camera was for on my face, but I was smiling a lot. Now, this being said, this will hold up with a drum set. So if you're in a band and you're practicing and, not just at home, but in a band environment, this will keep up with everyone else. Another guitar, another drummer, and a bassist. Or another guitar, a drummer, bassist, and a vocalist. Or whatever your band is situated or made out of. This will keep up with it. I have to say I am very, very pleased. Like I said, I will be spending more time with this little set. I will have links for not just the Joyo Bantamp version 1, but also version 2. And also for this Harley Benton 212 vertical cab that comes with Celestion Vintage 30s. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, go ahead, jot down a comment. If it wasn't, then go ahead and jot down a comment anyways. If you have any questions, put those down there in the comments as well. Suggestions, hey, do it. I read all my comments, even though I may not seem like it and I might not get back to you in time. I do read all of my comments. In the past couple of weeks, I've made a couple of acquisitions or made a couple of purchases, shall we say, and every time I try it out, I am just enamored with what I spent my money on. But anyways, like I said, for under $500, this is a great practice rig. This is what I will be using when I practice my guitar. I also have a video, like I said, for my bass practice rig, which is right here behind me. Can't see it, but I have a video for that too. And these two practice rigs, they're very lightweight, easy to transport, easy to play with. And yeah, I would bring my practice rig cab on the road. This cab, I'm not so sure. Like I said, it is made out of plywood, and it's not the best, but then again, I might be able to get a case for this, which would be really, really nice. So, yeah. Well, like I said, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Black Boy in a Band, and until next time, keep practicing, guys. All right. Like I said, it's almost 10 o'clock here, and I need to go check on the dogs, make sure they're doing okay, and then tuck them into bed. So, until next time.